Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, Leo. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear the energy really quick. Okay. Whew. Okay, Leo. I have your coffee cup right here. I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle, of course. And as usual, I wrote down what I saw in your coffee. Whoa. I saw like holding a stick with like a star in it, and then I realized that's the hermit. Duh. So I saw like the hermit here, okay? And then I saw Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. So there is some kind of a youthful energy, some kind of a playful energy. There could be cycles from your past that you have realized that you have moved on from. There's going to be something that is going to show you that you have moved on. You know, Peter Pan and Tinkerbell, their dynamic is very interesting because they kind of have each other's back at the end of the day, but they kind of don't at the same time. So there is this living in instability, but kind of like ignoring the fact that it's not stable and pretending that it is stable. It's like somebody that gives you illusions, like they're always there, but they're not actually ever there with you, you know? So there's something about that, and this is shifting. This has shifted now. You're going to see evidence in your reality that you have shifted out, you have broken this kind of pattern here. This is no longer going on. And you're going to see this because when somebody comes towards you with this Peter Pan energy or Tinkerbell energy, you're going to see this right away and be done with it. But there's also amazing things that are going to start to change that are not this dynamic. It's going to be very freeing. I saw like a person with like, you know how you always have like the little angel on the shoulder and the little devil on the shoulder or whatever. I saw like a person with a little angel on their shoulder or a fairy or something here. There's something here that is like guiding you, that is pushing you forward here. There's something here like this mystical element that you now have access to. And there's something here that other people could be trying to imitate you, pretending to, relate to you. They could be lying and saying that your story is their story. They're copying you and admiring you. They're jealous of you. There's all these weird things that are kind of coming up within people. And then I saw like a whisper, somebody whispering. And I remember this from when I was a teacher, okay, at a daycare, and I had like the 1-year-olds, and it was so cute. That age group, they didn't really understand the concept of what whispering is. So they would just come up to your ear and go, hush, 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 hush. No words, even when they started to say words. So, and then they would give this reaction. So there could be people around you that are wanting to manifest their own reality, and they're not necessarily being genuine, but they don't necessarily have ill intent. So there's something here about going into disguise. You could be going into disguise or something. It's like I saw someone walking through an ancient city. It was like a woman in disguise. And there's something here about walking around and everybody else is kind of living an old way, the ancient way. And you're living in a different way. And that's fine. And you can enjoy it. But there is a way where it's kind of cloaked. You're not really sharing everything with everyone. And this is a lonely part of the journey. Because, you're traveling through, you're just passing through things. And there's some people that you used to be really close to that you're not going to be really close to anymore, kind of maybe never ever again, because they're not going down the journey that you're going down. They're still stuck in the Peter Pan and Tinkerbell phase. and that's fine. But you're not there. So there's something to be said about being kind of wise about something and letting people figure something out for themselves. Let them believe this, let them think this, let them live their lives the way that they want to be. And the ones that are ready for change, they're going to come to you, and you can kind of guide them and help them with this here. So, that's the thing, is that I saw this bird, and there's something here where it's like people are blaming things on coincidence. Oh, this happened. Oh, it was a bird that flew through. That's why it happened. And you're like, I know. There are no coincidences. I know that this is spirit, that this is, I'm manifesting. I did this. You know what I'm saying? You understand greater, but there is this kind of keeping it to yourself and having this joy within you. Not like expressing it too much outward. It's like kind of like stoicism maybe is like that, or just like, when you're kind of evolving spiritually, it's like not everybody's gonna get it. That's the thing. They're just not. It's like people that are, billionaires. Of course you want to be a billionaire. That's so freaking amazing. But, there is a connection that can be kind of lost there, because everybody else doesn't really get it, and then people see things in a wide array of responses to this. And it's not necessarily all ill intent, but you definitely can't connect to it the way that you used to. It's just a change. There's something here. I saw a hot air balloon, and then I saw see-through. So you can see very, very clearly here. This is like the high priestess energy. I think it was Thich Nhat Hanh, but I'm not sure. It was like giving some kind of a conference or something with a bunch of monks and spiritual people. And one of the guys there, he said something, and then everybody, you can see on their face, they're thinking, they didn't get it. And he connected eyes with one of the older monks there. I don't know anybody's name. It may not even have been Thich Nhat Hanh. And they locked eyes, and he was like, oh, he gets it. But you have to let everybody else figure it out on their own. You have to let them be on their own journey. And that little moment where both of them got it, was like a great exchange for them. But then they're going off and they're separating through this life. And then when you meet up with another sage, you can kind of connect. And this could be a lot of different occupations that this could fit into. It doesn't have to be being spiritual, but I feel like you are very spiritual. And these spiritual experiences is being this high priestess. This is high priestess energy. Hermit going into high priestess energy. That's what the whole thing is. Okay, so let's see about this. And this is triumphant. There will be a point where everything is right, and this can be seen here. This is very interesting because this is a person here. Okay, this is their head. That's their arms, their belly, their feet. Okay, and they're holding up something above their heads. There is going to be a point where something can be shown. Now you can reveal who you really are. And this is like a triangle shape here. Triangles signify change. So while you're going through the change, you're not showcasing this to everybody, right? It's kind of like when a crab is molting, They don't want to be, they're vulnerable at this time. They're going through different things. There's things that's happening that's changing in different stages. There's going to be a point here where you're ready to reveal this here. And this could also look like a kite. Somebody's holding a kite and they want to like throw it up. But if the wind is not there to catch it, okay, you need to wait till there's a gust of wind. So there's something here about divine timing being right. And there could be help that you receive from an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? And this is like looking like a woman, and she's holding a bird. And her and this bird, it's like, and before, this looks like a woman's face, and this looks like a bird, like, this is sending her messages, through this bird. And people, I mean, this is in a lot of movies, but I don't know how true this is. I think people used to send messages from birds, and they would write a little note, and you tape it to the bird's feet, and the bird goes, this is what I'm seeing here. So there's something here about a wisdom, being secret about your movements until the right time, and some kind of magic that you understand that there's more to something. We're seeing all these different evidence that animals are so much more than what we think that they, actually are, Um, so yeah, I see butterflies and birds now. So this is messages, communication, wisdom from the divine, help from the divine, angelic intervention. I've always seen birds as like the angels of the animal kingdom, and a butterfly is transformation, of course. This could be an offering. You could give an offering. You could go somewhere that is sacred. This is like a person kneeling. And so you could have an opportunity to go to like a spiritual place and offer something, but you don't even have to actually do something like that. You could just find yourself in a position, a place in this world where you understand something fully and it's fully done and it's fully completed, it's come fully full circle, and you just kind of have a moment of homage for your old life, who you used to be, those dreams that are not going to happen but you're happy with where you are now. Some kind of doing something in memory of someone. You could be like setting something on the water to float away. You could be remembering something like that you have done, or wanting to do something like that here. There's something about that. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Butterfly means transformation. Bam. Yeah, but it's like the transformation is complete. This is like the butterfly that lands back on that leaf that their egg was laid on. And they ate parts of it during the time that they were a caterpillar, and this leaf is dying. It's almost about to fall off the tree now. So winter's coming, so they gotta, other freak butterflies do in winter. A rainstorm's coming, they gotta fly on. They gotta find their, where they're gonna hide out from the rain. So this is the last time they're gonna be on this leaf. They're never gonna be here again. And they're just taking a moment. This is that kind of energy. So there's something here that's a lot of changes, and it's gonna be good. But there is a bittersweet aspect to this. So let's okay. Flexibility, okay. Yeah, there could be something that sneaks up on you weren't expecting. Maybe you knew something was coming to a close here, but maybe you had plans of it's going to happen this way, and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and now it's kind of like, no, it's right now. So you're going to have to fluctuate some plans, but you're still getting everything that you want, but it just might be the order is not what you had anticipated, or something like that. There is some kind of an emotion that sneaks up on you here. That's what the tigers always represent, that to me. So you have patience in taking risks. Well, this is a lot of birds and a tiger. Let's see more about this. Yeah, I mean, kind of, there's like a new way that you're going to have to go. And so going in this different direction here, or being in this disguise here, There is a risk because, you're not staying in this Peter Pan energy. You're not staying in this Tinkerbell energy or in this kind of, just staying the hermit, doing this introspection. Now you're going out and you're getting all of this information while you're on this journey here. Let's see about this. Mars. Move forward and defend self. Well, when you're transforming, there are things that you're leaving behind. There's things that you're saying, hey, I'm going to go forth. I'm not going to be here anymore. I'm not going to stay here anymore. And it's kind of like you can't really stay where you have always been anymore. That's destroyed. But to go forth is to take a risk, and this is the moment in between before you go. This is like Harry Potter when he goes back to his that home that he lived in with his aunt and uncle. And his plans are changing. Oh, now we're doing this all of a sudden, and now everybody's got to take this potion. We're all going to go on different brooms, and everybody's, we're changing the plan here. And there is a risk involved. But it needs to happen, transform. Your life is transforming, and look at the butterfly again, of course. So there's a flexibility because this is going to yield what it is that you want, but there's something about this that you're transforming, the environment isn't transforming, so you have to leave it. House 3, early learning, childhood relations, rational mind, and communication. With the birds on there. And yeah, this is, that butterfly going back to the leaf where they were born on. Where, they lived there as a caterpillar, your childhood. There's something here about this. It's going to take a lot of patience for you to be in these old environments again that you have outgrown and other people have not. So that takes a lot of strength. That takes a lot of patience to keep kind of quiet and just kind of flow along with things while you're passing through, because there's something here about that. Opposition, imbalance, a point of tension, a power struggle. And there's a risk. So something here is not going right, and that pushes you towards taking some kind of a risk. And you have the moon. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. Well, the moon is the high priestess. It's intuition, and so does the high priestess represent that, I feel like there's something I'm missing here looking at this card. Imbalance, point of tension, power struggle here. There's something here where, something's not going to fit anymore, and you got to leave that that place. And it's a risk, and you're putting yourself out there. You're going to show something here. That's another risk, the risk of being seen. Harry Potter has a risk of being seen. And the disguise. And Harry Potter's wearing all these, they're wearing a disguise. They all look like Harry. That means something. The disguise. You have been in this, you've been letting other people think this illusion about you. And now you can't anymore. Crow, co-create with spirit. Yeah, there is like a little angel on your shoulder, a little butterfly, a little fairy, anything. There's something here. It could be like a different guide that is stepping in to help you with this. And it's something, it feels very enchanting. The dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. You're moving towards something more loyal in your life. That's for sure. And that's the thing, is during this time of this disguise, during this time of opposition, there were loyal people around Harry for this transformation. Hermione's there, okay? Ron's there. Hagrid's there. Hagrid's not going anywhere, So, and then you have this bunny, which now is a lucky time. So then you're coming into some kind of abundance here. Seeing things for what they are, right? And this is like, certain people have certain roles in your life. And some people, it's like, they can't help but be, who they are. And that's fine. Yeah, it feels like you've waited a long, long time to come into this abundance. Something here about that, where it's like, everything that Harry Potter goes through in those last 2 movies, okay? And he makes it. It's like, is this luck? This isn't luck. There's no coincidences here. That's what you understand now. Yeah, because the dog represents family. And so you can be loyal to your family, but you still may have to do things that are breaking out of that they do not agree with. So this is interesting because Canary Spirits sing your own song. And this is what I'm getting. It's like, taking a risk, meaning putting yourself out there, meaning showing something, taking off this disguise. There's times when you need a disguise. There's times when the disguise needs to come off now, and it's getting ready to happen here. And that's reminding me of Katniss Everdeen here, okay? This is giving me, what's it called, vibes. The Mockingbird. And people are pretending to be you. What is this about? Wow. But there's some kind of a revolution here that you're doing. Oh yeah, she's got a lot of that going on. This is the Hunger Games. There you go. And the opposition, they're doing something that it's like, okay, well, I guess it needs to be now. All of a sudden now. Okay, I need to put myself out there now. Okay? And they take her, and she's going to be the face of this revolution here, the Mockingjay here. There's something here about that where you may need to step into something faster than what you were anticipating, but it's good. You have the cow here. The miracles are endless. Yeah. Okay, we need tarot. Mockingjay. And this is the thing, is the Mockingjay, that was just the moon, you guys. What the heck? That's the thing, is like the Mockingjay, her and Rue, okay, her and this other, little girl, they have this like code, and they're gonna sing like the Mockingjays, and the Mockingjays are helping them, just like these little angels or little birds, or there's something here that's helping you. Oh, it's just a coincidence. No, it's not. This is the divine stepping in to help you here. The birds, the trees, the world, this nature of this world, Mother Nature wants you to succeed here. There's something more is happening here than we think is happening here. And Harry Potter had this little owl helping him, sacrificing himself for them. What the heck? You could find out some kind of family secret here where it's like, oh, this person was actually kind of trying to protect me, and I didn't even know it. What the heck? This is kind of, and there is some kind of a justice. There is some kind of, we all didn't make it out, but you're going to make it out. People banding together for this. It's kind of beautiful. All right, let's see what this is. Four of Pentacles. So there's something that's a secret that there could be like a family secret that you're now figuring out. And the way that you're going to act on it, the way you're going to defend yourself. There's a part of secrecy, there's a part of little codes to other people. But this is going to happen. This is going to take off. Because the crow spirit represents something you didn't know, and now you know. Oh, Harry Potter. Man. Okay. You have the cup of love here. Something is loyal, and you didn't know. This is a Harry Potter spoiler of the last one. You've been warned. Because it's too good if you haven't seen the movies. But there is someone who was loyal to Harry all along, actually. This was actually love. And you thought that this person hated him, and you thought that this person was against him. So you could have something like that. That's what this energy is about. Could be an unveiling too. Other people, yourself. Oh yeah, this is the time for that. This is the time, because this is kind of like the energy of the boss just got fired. So we're just airing it all out here. That's kind of this energy. They have no power anymore. So we're just, there's something here you're going to find out here. And this is very important here. This could have to do with your childhood, but there's something here that is going to propel you forward, okay? There could be things that are trying to kind of stop you from moving forward here, but this can be like negative talk, attacks, yeah. People that are just with these outbursts and all of this, like, there's something here that you understand, and maybe there's somebody else that you can help, because everybody else is trying to put them in the same kind of box that you were put in. Something here. There's something here that involves communication, and it is yours. The sword of truth, okay? And this balance here, this miracle, singing your own song, like putting yourself out there, whatever opposition you need to fight up, stand up against, whatever risk this is all good to do that. Do it. It's like the universe is like screaming, is gonna be screaming at you. Now is the time. Go. you know? That's the time. It's like when you're jumping out of an airplane, it's like you can't jump out of it right away. That's not going to be good. You have to wait till you're a certain height and everything is in the right place. And then you go. This is like Infinity War. And it's like, oh, it's been, they need us. They need us now. We got to go back into... Okay, there is something here about a divine feminine that has been in disguise, that has been in hiding, that has been oppressed, that has been transforming and moving in silence here. And there is something here about standing up to someone. Masculine energy that is overpowering, overbearing, violating, abusing, restricting, anything like this is being healed, and this is done now. And now it's time for this divine feminine energy to rise. Now it's time for love and compassion to rule, and complete and total freedom as to how you want to express yourself, how you want to be. This is the Empress energy. Oh yeah. Miracles are endless. You're doing something amazing. Did I just say you're doing something amazing? The World and the Chariot. Yeah. And it's go time. There is something here where you're coming out of hiding and you're triumphing and you're charging ahead and you're winning. You're winning and you're seen as winning. This is just so good. It's so good. And you have been hoping and hoping and hoping and praying that what these downloads that you're given, that it's going to be right. It's going to lead to this clarity. It's going to lead to this bliss, this happiness, this freedom, your inner child being free, other children being free, this purity of spirit being what this existence is, and this just being a celebration of life. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening. That is really what is happening. Why? Hermit. Empress! Don't they look the same? I have another deck that has the tarot and their animals, and the Empress is a cow with like a flower crown and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, you're going to be seen. You're going to be seen. You're going to be heard. Okay, it's a time to come out. There's an unveiling here. Yeah, this is a lot of work behind the scenes here with the Hermit. This is, there's some kind of stop because of different things that you're considering and some kind of dedication and a new endeavor. All of this is like all rolled into, and then it's the right time in the world and the astrology and whatever, and the floodgates are open, and there you go. Empress. Empress, Empress, Empress. Some of you have been through so much and you don't even understand how much you have been through. Like how difficult this has been. How many generations and generations and generations of oppression you're liberating. It's very important. It's very, very, very important. Yeah. Oppression. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. So there's something really amazing that you're meant to do. And it's like this devil is blocking this. Blocking all your new opportunities. Blocking. This is this divine masculine. There's only certain ways that you can move forward. There's only certain ways that you can do this, that you can do that. There's limitations, there's restrictions. You're not enough. You can't do this. You know, that's what this energy is. And this is no more. That's not happening anymore. This is being exposed. It's being dismantled. Look at this. Look at this. There is nothing that can stop you now. There's nothing. This new beginning, this fulfillment here, man, this is going to feel so good. Whatever this is that you're working towards here, this is going to feel so amazing. You could be really, really scared, really, really worried, because whatever this is, you want it so badly. And you're kind of worried that it's going to turn out just like everything else. It's just going to be another ending, and then you have to begin again. Another ending, and then you have to begin again. You know, it's like a never-ending story here. But you're still hoping, you're still praying, you know. And some of you, it's like you have already found this answer here. And this is going to lead to everything. It's just taking a little bit more time here. This is like a spiritual revolution that you're leading. That's just amazing. That you're meant to. This has always been your destiny to do this, to be seen in this way, to free this. You know, this is now you're really getting into your soul's purpose. And you're starting to see, oh yeah, your soul's purpose was to shine, but your soul's purpose was to manifest this from, not only just from nothing, but from starting like way in the negative, you know? What? Okay. This is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much. I hope that this resonated. If it did and you want to like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.